What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all so much. Hope you're having a good week so far. It is Sterling's birthday, my son. He turns 4 today. Little Jupiter, he's getting bigger. A little saggy. So, if you want to send a birthday wish to Sterling, I'll let him know. I'm going to spend some time with him today. And hopefully he has a great day. And hopefully you all have a great day too. Let's check out the astrology. We're going to see, of course, Sun in Sag. That moon is going to come into Leo about 7:30ish in the morning. Sun's coming off the south node, so we're in sort of these like situations from the past, beliefs from the past are coming up. Today was definitely an emotional day about our beliefs and about these new stories that we're trying to start. So I think it's very positive today, but it's like, are we willing to go out and create these new stories? And I would say we can be feeling that pretty heavily, especially in the morning when the moon is in Cancer, and then the moon comes in to Leo, and it's going to trine Mercury, which had just come in to Leo. So we also get a Mercury ingress today from Scorpio into Sagittarius, and this is our mind kind of checking out all the possibilities on this journey that can be created. And we don't want to get too lost. We are with the south node here, and Mercury disposits the north node, and it's going to start opposing that. Got to narrow things down to some place, but still have a lot of like creative potential, and be able to like really feel this creative potential, be able to really feel the things that light us up. I feel like today could have a really positive energy, especially with the moon coming into Leo. It's like, wow, we could really be feeling ourselves today. And then making the trine over to the sun. And I mean, it's 9th house from the sun in Sag. Like, I do really think that things are getting expanded for us right now. And we just want to be open to the change. Like, it's definitely mutable times, mutable nodes, mutable sun, mutable Mercury. Little cardinal with Venus in Capricorn, a little fixed with Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, but hey, what are we trying to expand today? What's our creative potential today? And are we ready to journey for the things that light our soul up and light our heart up? And I think we can find a lot of comfort in our personal life if we're giving ourselves the love and attention that we need, and hopefully giving others in our personal space love and affection and attention too. It's got some Leo energy. So definitely a hearty day, but an emotional day that can kind of feel like maybe some breakthroughs if our mind isn't already feeling like lost with all these potential outcomes, because we just simply live in a time right now where there's so many different outcomes that can come and nothing's certain. Everything is in this shaken up reality with Uranus and Saturn squaring that, and that square is getting tighter. Let's not forget about Saturn and Uranus. They're going to square off December 23rd. Or 24th, like right before Christmas, exact again. And we've already seen that twice, and a time from Helio. So our reality is just in a very uncertain, very unstable place. It's trying to take us higher, trying to evolve us here on this journey. But, we have to be mutable and open to that. And Venus has come to 16 degrees, still in sextile with Mars, of course. And I would say that, as we are starting to approach this Venus sextile, this stationary Neptune, because Neptune goes direct on the 1st. So Neptune's going, 14 seconds a day? Like, that's nothing. So Neptune's going very slow, and it's kind of this almost snapshot energy of our spiritual destiny. And I think, how we can kind of feel into what that is while being open to all the possibilities, and like have a vision, have a belief, have ideals, but also like get back to what's real and what makes sense for you in your personal life, in your environment, that opens your heart. I think today can be very expansive, but it's also kind of emotional. Like, we can be feeling some of the old stories start to slip away, and we can get lost even with a Mercury coming into Sagittarius. It's like all these outcomes, and I just want the one for me. And let's just be open, try things, see what feels good, see what, gives you a grounded presence in this reality right now, and stick to that until it's not worth sticking to anymore. That would be probably my best advice, but only you can make that call for yourself. And Jupiter at 24 degrees of Aquarius is starting to move faster as well. Jupiter is going 7 minutes a day in geometry, so we're starting to see Big Jupe, and Big Jupe's going to start moving pretty quick here come end of December. So as we're still in this Jupiter shadow, Saturn shadow, we're like getting ready to see where this future's going and where that expanse is taking us. And hey, today's definitely not a terrible day at all by any means. I think we could be feeling good. I think the more you're expressing yourself from a very, just no filter, just being 100% real, 100% yourself in any circumstance, letting people have their truth, but stick to your truth, taking information. If the information resonates, maybe that's part of the expansion here, and where emotions can kind of shift and change from that viewpoint as well. But focus on the things that you want to make, that you want to create and that you want to expand on. Why not? By the end of the night, we are going to see the moon oppose Saturn in Aquarius, and we get kind of presented with people in our lives, or governments, or roadblocks, or whatever it may be. It is Thanksgiving Eve, so family, even like duties, responsibilities for the next day. Like, we kind of just got to take things as they come. If we got to, be responsible for something and kind of give up maybe our own, I don't know, Saturn might test us this evening. Like, hey, are you still willing to show up for others? Are you still willing to show up for a higher version of yourself? Or are you just going to kind of just stick to just you? I don't know. So maybe, the polarity here with the moon and Saturn's like, hey, give some emotion, some of that shine. Let some other people in your life see it. Give them some good energy. And hopefully you get it back. Or if someone tries to kind of stomp your shine out, you know what? Let them go be pessimistic somewhere else. Like Jupiter, Sagittarius, like we can be kind of optimistic, if you will. And I like the moon trining. That's very nice too. So it's also going to make good aspects to the nodes as we are in between eclipses and its faded moments. So I feel like today's bringing something, about our sense of self and our sense of truth and how we can express and communicate and, kind of connect things in a way. Like Gemini is the pillars that are connected. So, maybe we're finding some connecting points today for the story that we're looking at, and what that means with our truth. And yeah, hopefully how to, figure out ways around blocks come the evening, but also be open to kind of trying to like plan out what we want, while simultaneously being like, what, plans are, they're just up in the air right now. I wish I could give you better information than that, but that's just kind of where we're at with this Venus retrograde in Capricorn. We could want to do so many things, or have so many things planned for the future, or these great goals and achievements, and we just kind of got to wait and see with the Pluto return, nodes changing, Saturn square Uranus in Taurus. I wish I could say something different, but that's just my truth of the matter, looking at where the astrology is going. However, I look at today's chart and I'm like, wow, like this does look pretty positive if we're willing to expand and grow and have a good understanding of that, and look at the positives in life instead of, just going into the stories and the beliefs of the past, or of the things that we don't feel good about or that we don't desire. Come on. This is like a good day to kind of break out of negative thought patterns, or getting out of, sort of like climbing out of this hole as Mercury crosses this Phoenix point and this Ingress point. Like, we can find a lot of optimism today, while simultaneously kind of feeling every bit of the old story that we're ready to, maybe expand upon, or kind of just start over fresh on a new journey. Sending you all my best. See what the card is for today. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think we can all kind of want like this really secure foundation of our values. And that's like the biggest thing that we're kind of moving forward from right now, is like creating new values, creating new stories of how we can bring what a deeper desire would be into our life. And I just, what are you going to do? Like, I feel like we're a little upside down when it comes to that, but we're going to have it figured out with time. But there's one thing too with Capricorn, is it's one step in front of the other, and it's patience. And over time, we will have it figured out. So we just want to be patient, I think, and not get like overwhelmed with like not having our story just completely figured out yet. Like we write it as we go right now, and every day could be a little different, or there could be revisions or other things looked at. We got that because of the Four of Wands. There can definitely be stuff to celebrate in the future, and good energy and happiness. And I think even today, like there's something like there's a benefit today. I feel like it's kind of split when I'm feeling into the energy. Like some people are going to be really emotional, really kind of like, ugh, this is my destiny right now. These are my fated times. And the other people are like, these are my fated times. Like I'm going to go dance about it. So we're all just kind of at our own unique point right now, and we want to be open to the future, open to some of the big things that can come into our life right now, because that's kind of what Sagittarius is showing us is things can change, beliefs can change, stories can change. Change, it's the only constant in life, and maybe this change actually brings some sort of like sense of feeling at home on your journey with this Four of Wands. So sending you all my best. I will see you tomorrow for Thanksgiving if you do decide to tune in. And yeah, sending you all my best. Happy birthday, Sterling. Love you all. Peace.